What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Apocalypse Movies. I am Jacob, and this is my review for the movie Coco. I know it's been out for a few weeks now, but things are slowing down for me, so I'm finally able to hop in front of a camera and talk some movies. Coco, it's a film I was really looking forward to simply because it's a Pixar film, Disney Pixar film. They create greatness frequently, so I was really looking forward to it. I didn't like Cars 3 that much, but the one before that, I believe, well, did they put out The Good Dinosaur? And then Inside Out was one of my favorite films of that year. I loved Inside Out, and Coco looked really good to me, and I love how they were focusing on the Mexican culture and the Day of the Dead. So it looked appealing to me, but it wasn't in my top 10 most anticipated. But I was really looking forward to it because of those things, and it was getting a lot of buzz going into the film, and I finally got a chance to see it about, I think it was like a week and a half ago. And man, this movie is amazing. It is brilliant. It's fantastic. Whatever words you can use to describe it in a very positive way, that's what Coco is. It is amazing on so many different levels. Just being a good film in general. It's a good film in general. Like, just objectively, just watching the film, like not having anything to invest in what the movie's about culturally or stuff like that is what I mean by objectively. Like, it's just a great film. The characters are amazing. The story is amazing. You know, the emotional attachment to the characters and some of the emotion that comes out of the film is great. Like, it's really fantastic. And I thought on that level it delivered very well. The dialogue is amazing. The storytelling is great. But also the way it dives into the Mexican culture. Now, I don't know too much about the Day of the Dead and the Mexican culture and all that stuff, but from the way they portrayed it and from what I've heard from people who do know a lot of stuff about that they nailed it. And to me, it seemed like they did. They really added all these elements and really paid close attention and crafted this movie very closely with love and with passion with all of that content. And I thought it really delivered on that level too. And man, it is so emotional. I didn't straight up cry in this film, but you know, it gives you the feels a few times in this movie. I'm sure you've heard that. I would say, as far as negatives go, I didn't personally find any huge negatives, but the movie does get slow at certain points, and it takes time to breathe and have dialogue moments between characters that are very important, but they are very slow. I even heard kids in the audience yell out that they're bored, and it's like, for me as an adult, and so I understand what's going on in the movie completely, I love those scenes. But I could say for maybe somebody who doesn't care for that, or for younger children, the movie does slow down a lot, so I could consider that a negative. Also, another thing that I don't consider a negative, but I could see other people considering negatives, is how dark it is. It is very dark, and for young children and families, I recommend taking your kids, because eventually they have to grow up and see these type of things and experience these type of things. But if you're not comfortable taking your kids to something that's very dark, I don't know if I would take them, because it deals with death, obviously, with Day of the Dead, but it deals with dark things between characters and elements, and it just has a lot of things that I'm like, whoa, I can't believe they put that in this Pixar film. And Pixar has done that plenty of times in movies, like Up and stuff like that. It's done that a lot throughout its history. So I wasn't surprised from Pixar just in general, like wow, they really went there with certain things. And it's not just things that kids think are dark. It's like, if I saw this in a regular live action movie, I would be like, whoa, did that really just happen? So this movie does go some places that were a little iffy for me if I'm recommending it to kids or families. But overall, Coco is fantastic. Visually, you can tell from the trailers, visually it looks amazing. Pixar does it again. They do it again. And I will not be surprised if Coco is the 4th movie ever to get nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. I would not be surprised. I don't know if I would put it up there. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great film, but I will not be surprised if it's in the Best Oscar category this year at the Oscars. And with all that being said, if I were to score this film, I would give it a 9 out of 10. But regardless of my score, I recommend Coco, whether you're an adult, a kid, you have a family. I recommend Coco overall. It's not a disappointment. It's not a waste of your money. Go see it. Well, thank you all for watching this review. I am Jacob Bartley for Apocalypse Movies. Of course, you can find me on this YouTube channel. Please subscribe and let me know in the comment section what you thought of Coco. Hit that like button if you like this review. And one more thing, find us on iTunes. We're putting our stuff on iTunes, our reviews, our main shows. Look out for us in 2018. We're doing big things. Thanks for watching again. Until next time, take care.